Happening this weekend, you can revisit what was once a very popular family destination on the Oregon coast.
It's called Pixieland. It was a short-lived amusement park in the early 1970s. Now it's the focus of a documentary called The Forgotten Story of Pixieland. Our Cora Harlan explores what's happening in Lincoln City.
Well, we're in Lincoln City this morning, and we are going down memory lane here with a little nostalgia because this coming weekend, tonight, in fact, at 7:30 and at 2 o'clock on Sunday at the Bijou Theater, they're having a documentary about Pixieland, which takes us back to the 1960s and 1970s, a theme park, a Disney-inspired theme park on the edge of Lincoln City, if you can imagine that. Captain Barnacle next to me here because Pixieland started out as an idea from Pixie Kitchen, with a lot of folks remember here, with all the hors d'oeuvres at the table, the bendy mirrors that make you look fat and skinny, and Barnacle Bill was one of the guys on the placemats they had there, and it said, "Don't be a bilgewater." This is what Barnacle Bill said. "Don't be a bilgewater, be a salty Sam. Take Captain Barnacle's advice." And about 12 different ways that you can drown here in the ocean out there, with state police, city police, ambulance, and fire numbers all on the placemat, if you can imagine that. Captain Barnacle, take your thing there. Thank you very much. Into the theater we'll go, out beyond the popcorn. Keep in mind there, that is some of the best popcorn you'll find anywhere on the Central Coast or beyond. And you get to come into this neat old theater to watch this documentary again tonight at 7:30 and Sunday at 2 o'clock. Ed is with Explore Lincoln City with me this morning. He's got his popcorn here. We're talking Pixie Kitchen and Pixieland. How did Pixieland come about? Because this was a kind of a Disney-esque kind of a thing for its day, right?
Very, very Disney-esque thing. Jerry Parks, the owner of Pixie Kitchen, one of his best friends was George Bruns. George was the head of music for Disney. George wrote The Ballad of Davy Crockett. He wrote all the music for the Mickey Mouse Club. You probably hate him because he wrote It's a Small Life or whatever it is.
Small World.
A Small World, yeah, that repeats endlessly. And there was a hint of it at Pixie Kitchen with an animated garden in the back.
Now, Pixieland, I want to interrupt you, but Pixieland started because everybody thought maybe Highway 101 was going to move east of Devil's Lake. And so this guy, Parks, that you're talking about, bought a bunch of land thinking he was going to move a restaurant there, correct?
Exactly. He thought he was going to be moving Pixie Kitchen north of town so he wouldn't lose business because of the bypass. The bypass never happened.
So he had all this land out there and nothing to do with it, right?
And he had a buddy at Disney. And one thing led to another, and lo and behold, for a little while, we had our very own Disneyland right here in Lincoln City.
That was really cool. That had been from about 1969 to 1975, 76, something like that.
77, I think, was when they finally closed their
Well,
doors.
some of us of a certain age remember Pixieland as a kid. I remember driving by there all the time, begging my mom to stop, but we were on our way to the beach. Anyway, thank you, Ed. Here are two people that actually worked at Disneyland. This is Vicki to my left and Tom to my right. And Tom, I want to start out with you because you got the picture here. You worked at Disneyland back in the day. And did I say Disneyland, didn't I? Pixieland. You worked at Pixieland back in the day. That is you in a production that they put on at Pixieland.
My very skinny alter ego. My younger self, after I had wanted the audition to come down to be the good guy at the Opera House shows.
And they had how many shows? They had a lot of shows there at Pixieland?
Did the shows. It was 7 days. We weren't there. We had a backup crew who were nothing like the originals, of course. But we were putting on shows 4 or 5 times a day, 7 days a week, as far as that.
Pretty cool memories, huh?
It was a hoot, especially for a recently graduated high school kid. And, you know, we're all thespians at heart, but having come down, in fact, I think at the same time I was doing Alice in Wonderland in high school.
That's awesome. And Vicki, you started Pixie Kitchen, right?
I did. I got to go there as a kid, one of the lucky ones growing up in this area. And so my parents would take my brother and I, and we would enjoy that amazing food, especially the codfish balls.
Codfish balls. I've heard they're renowned.
They are.
They were.
And the pixie tables were awesome. There was a scene in the middle, kind of like a sunken sandbox, shells and pixies, so it was a diversion for the kids. So then, in college days, when I grew up, I got to get my first job. I started there
at Pixieland and all
Pixie Kitchen.
Pixie Kitchen, and then move on to Pixieland a little bit.
Moved on to Pixieland, and I was the gift shop girl, cleaning pixies and selling tickets for the rides. 35 cents a ride.
35 cents a ride, an amusement park in every way, shape, and form, a lot like Disneyland, huh?
My brother did maintenance on all the rides, and then he would run the rides, and that log flume was one of the popular ones, and then he would totter the kids up there before that log splashed in the water. We had a ball. It was actually very magical. It was a magical place.
That's what it's all about. Pixieland. That's pretty cool. Let's bring in last person here I want to bring in. You are from the Kiwanis Club, and your name again is
Jeff.
Jeff. That's what I thought it was. Trying to revive the spirit of the Pixie brand just a little bit today, right?
Yeah, the local Kiwanis Club of Lincoln City has the trademark rights to the Pixie Kitchen, Pixieland names and brands, and we try to utilize those as much as possible to put on carnival games at local events and kind of keep the Pixie spirit alive.
The Pixieland documentary tonight at 7:30 here at the Bijou Theater in Lincoln City. If you're coming down for Labor Day, that will be the documentary. It's a free admission, but you can make donations to the Kiwanis Club that'll go to the things that he just mentioned there. A neat way to kind of dig up a part of the past here of Lincoln City, a cherished and memorable part of Lincoln City's history here with Pixieland. The theme park itself, Pixieland, is of course no more, but its spirit is alive and well here this weekend in Lincoln City.